Good.
So this is the digital press that we were discussing that has more of a marketing production level touch and feel to it. Today I just wanted to kind of show you the booklet maker, some of the internals as we discussed. The drums and the fusers were custom replaceable to have that premium color ability at all times. And over here is a makeup of what we discussed briefly in the meeting, fiery, and also some of the options in the fiery to be able to print out what I just printed out for you right over here. I played around with a couple of settings, so for Wednesday's meetings you may see some variations, but it just goes to show the capability you have when using a fire in a machine like this, from matching colors, altering colors, hitting specific PMI targets. What you see here, we'll start, is the actual machine's interface, right? The other thing that we've done, and we talked about the importance of calibrating. Calibrating now allows me to print out a sheet from the device. Now we can do many different sheets. You could do coded, cardstock, different hues and colors of each document and save it as a profile. For this we just went with a standard plain 11 by 17 sheet. But what you do is, this is the spectrophotometer that we discussed. This you can actually put up to a fabric to get the exact PMI codes of the fabric, or for calibration, this would run along each color so that you're always bringing the machine back to a baseline. It's an original manufactured color quality and output. Here are the samples that I'd like to go over with you hopefully on Wednesday. As you can see, very deep, dark, rich blacks, very good, accurate colors from what you had sent me compared to what I had seen up on your board. So these will be what we review, as well as a couple other things. Later on I'll actually print a couple documents out of the booklet maker to show you how that works. Wanted to show you the internals of the machine. Very different than the office device that you're used to right now. This machine, load while run technology. So as the machine's printing, I can take out a toner, pop one in. It's not waiting till the end or affecting image quality if a yellow, cyan, magenta has less than 5% less, like an office machine would. We discussed the customer replaceable components, right? And having the ability to not wait for a Tech A to come out for a drum or a fuser, but having the ability to look at your gas gauge on the display and say my cyan or my magenta drum is at 10%. We can beforehand replace those components so that our imaging and graphic quality are always at perfect. So as you can see, how hard is it to change a drum? It's actually not hard at all. These are all your drums. Take the drum out, pop the new drum in, you're off to the races. That's for all four: black, cyan, magenta, yellow. Fuser assembly. This is the fuser. That's it. This is on your shelf. Need a new fuser? Drop one in. Also, just to show you quickly, this is not an office level machine. Again, look at the racetrack. This paper now has two clear separations of imaging, top and bottom. These can completely pull out if there are in case any jam. But the reason that this is such a wider racetrack and it looks like this is the machine's ability to handle heavier stocks, both on a single-sided print and also a double-sided print. This machine will handle an auto duplex of 80-pound cover and will handle 110-pound cover as well. So it's a much different type of footprint, and that's why this is more of a production level machine. As we come over here, this is also what you don't have. This is the fiery control center. Back here is where I can print my jobs and have them saved to where I mess with all my color options and image options. Here I can profile them and now save them. So if I have to do a reprint or anything like that, I have this here in my printed archive. This right here is where you get into real depth with what you're printing, right? I can choose what type of stock, from heavyweight all the way up to a bunch of different options. I can go into basic and expert settings. For this, when I calibrated, I saved a profile and I've saved it here. So this machine was freshly calibrated, but what I meant was you can calibrate now to the stock so that your output is perfect. I can put a whole bunch of stocks in and calibrate this machine so that the resolution will be the same no matter if something's coded, not coded, different weights, stuff like that. Also, when I get to here and scan in or have a document, I can then get into the PMI color charts. But at basic settings, you know, I can go to image. I can enhance my printer density. I can enhance my image smoothing. I can select best and normal for image quality. I can change gloss levels. So you'll be provided much more in-depth training than what I'm doing here in the video, but just know that you have many areas to select for basic and expert setting color output. I hope you enjoyed the video, and this is what we'll be discussing hopefully this week. Thank you.